Hello, I'm Brittany with the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce, and I am excited today to introduce my friends, Dave and Phil here with Exsin.
Hey guys. Hey.
Yeah, hey, and we are partnering with them for an exciting new program and things that we want to bring to Guthrie. So I'm just going to turn it over to you guys and let you all tell them what we're doing.
Well, Dave, and I'll give him all the credit, he designed this program, wrote the program. Dave and I have been business partners now for about 6 years.
Yeah,
right?
6 years.
And, we almost bought a model similar to this. Remember that?
Yep.
I mean, I even went and spent 3 or 4 days in Colorado, and we were going to do this. And then we decided, hey, let's just create our own, which is, I'm glad we did.
Right.
But Dave created what's really our take on how to help business owners, entrepreneurs, whether you're a solo entrepreneur or you're a business owner that has 500 employees, a great process that really helps with development and team building and great leadership development for the owners of the companies. So we have a variety of different programs that fit within it, but I'll let Dave dive into the nuts and bolts. He's the one that designed it.
So it's called Bold Entrepreneurs and Business Owners. And simply stated, we bring people in a room in groups of 10 people in a trusted, safe environment to talk about the challenges they're facing. And every meeting, we meet once a month for 4 hours, and then we have coaching calls after that. But every meeting, the business owners sit down with other business owners to discuss challenges and share ideas of how to improve that. The foundation of this, there's a lot of peer advisory groups out there, but most of them don't have this similar foundation. The foundation of this is based in the military. From my experience in the military as a commander, that was my first time in a board environment like that. Okay. And our group commander would sit 15 squadron commanders room every Friday for 2 hours, and we would talk about challenges because in the military, you have 2 years in the seat. So you have senior commanders and you have very new commanders. And to accelerate the growth process, the senior commanders mentor the junior commanders and answer questions about things they've experienced. This is the same idea in a Bevo Board. We have older business owners and newer business owners. They share ideas and solve problems to accelerate the growth of your business so you don't make the same mistakes that they made.
So Bevo Board. So that is short again for
Bold Entrepreneurs and Business Owners.
Got it. I like it. I like it.
And I think one of the things that's really unique about it is Dave and I, when we first were introduced years ago, both being veterans, we sat down and talked about, what's missing in the business sector that we loved about the military. And one of it is in the military, you're always training for your next thing. You never stop training. We call it professional development or whatever you want to call it out here, but usually professional development, but you're always being trained. And that's an area that, for a lot of good reasons and some not so good, that private business owners, especially those small to medium-sized businesses, there's not a lot of great training and development that goes into their employees. So when they have an employee retire or move on to another career or whatever the case may be, they find this huge void in their organization.
Right.
So what Dave and I do, whether it's a Bevo Board or if we're walking somebody through our WOW, our WOW process to help business owners and employees succeed, is we're constantly challenging them with follow-up and understanding that you can go through a 2-day training. I met a guy once, went to a Tony Robbins seminar, high energy, paid all this money. I think it's like $10,000.
It's expensive.
And he goes to this conference. He said, I could have walked through a brick wall. I was so pumped up. He said, then I got home and I had 42 emails and 15 voicemails, and I went back to doing everything exactly the way I did it before. And that's what happens with most training, most development programs. You get that initial adrenaline rush because it is good information.
Right.
But if you don't have a way to execute it and have a team around you that's helping you execute it, you're going to struggle.
The key to this is trusted advisors, right? Business owners have no place to go when there's a problem. You can't tell your employees. You can tell your spouse. He or she probably won't understand what you're talking about.
Right.
So this gives people in the community a chance to be around like-minded people wanting to grow their businesses and call them when they're not in the board, because they have that group of trusted advisors go, hey, I'm dealing with this. Have you ever seen it? What did you do? And how did you handle it? And it really tightens the community. And because we're kicking this off in Guthrie right now, I think we should have a founders program for the first group that comes out. And we'll talk about what that looks like. But if you talk to the chamber or us and you want to be a part of a board, let us know. We're gonna make you a founder for the Guthrie Bevo Boards. And we're going to work with you to grow the Guthrie community and with the chamber, because it's a great place. Great family. It's growing like crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
We're seeing so much growth and new businesses popping up all the time. So I think this is a great way for businesses to feel valued, but like you said, to have a place and other people that they can lean on. Kind of like an accountability group, does in other areas, but this is a group that they can learn and grow constantly. So really quick, what does a monthly meeting look like?
Dave, go ahead.
Real simple. So we start with a temperature check. It's a scale of 1 to 10. How you doing personally? How you doing professionally?
Okay.
Then we go around the room with introductions and what you're currently working on, and then we jump right into the meat of it, which is the hot seat.
Okay.
And we have 2 business owners in that period of time go through a hot seat where they discuss a problem they have. The group asks questions to clarify the problem, and then the group sits together with us facilitating and offers potential solutions for that problem. And I have not been in a board yet where the group has not come up with ideas that Phil and I would have never thought of.
Wow. Well,
and they're amazing solutions.
And it's typically because those other business owners have already experienced it.
Sure.
They've already been through that challenge. And I think the other thing to kind of put a bow on what a board looks like is it's about the follow-up. It's about the development and the training that goes into it. It's not just the hot seats. It's not. That's all extremely important, but it's the tools you get, that's really going to help you.
Right. And like you said, you'll have, we would like a board to consist of new business owners and also some seasoned business owners.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And that way, when an issue arises, especially for a new one, then you may have advice from a seasoned one that can help.
And one of the key things, I get asked this question, what about trust? How do I trust that nobody's going to say anything about business? Well, here's the deal. If you break the trust of the board, you're gone.
Yeah.
We're going to kick you out. And I want to say that because there is nothing more important that will destroy a group than a lack of trust.
Right.
And we want to build that in the community where we have a trusted advisor, trusted group of people we can go to, and what goes in that room stays in that room.
Okay.
Well, and listen, for years of being in these and doing these, that's never been an issue because people take that serious. They understand this isn't, people are sharing their most intimate challenges that they're having in business and sometimes personal. And so I've never experienced that as an issue.
And we want to reassure people out there that we understand that concern.
Absolutely.
Especially in today's world. We are here for you. We want to help you grow and get better at your business.
Right. So for more information, we'll include it here down below in the email. But reach out to the chamber. I can get you in contact with Phil and Dave and Exsin for more information. So look forward to the details, and we hope to see you as part of a Bevo group soon.